And good morning. So, Sunday, April 11th, I'm leaving Bray Creek. Decided not to go to Washington Park. I'm heading west. Get through the gate and then I'll go that way. Beautiful day. Birds soaring up there. But, yeah, like I said, this was a shakedown. Got something wrong with my thermarest. It's not really holding air, so I need to look at submerging that in the bathtub. But CNOC is working good. Might need to try to pick up another one of those washers, spare washers. But should spend the night around Red Rock Springs. Checking with you later. Okay, so it's Sunday. About 9:45 till. I was making some pretty good time. Sorry, I went a little bit too fast from there. Try it again. So I was making some pretty good time. Saw the couple that I'd seen the day before. And they were having their breakfast and coffee. And I kind of sat down and chatted with them, answered a couple of questions about cold soaking or cooking or how much is my pack weigh, all that kind of stuff. But for the most part, it's been much easier heading westbound than it was going eastbound. Everyone so far I've been mostly downhill. And I did get a lot of rest yesterday. Did eat pretty good. Didn't really sleep all that great. I had that problem with my thermarest losing air. But sorry, I got this one fly or bee or whatever driving me up the wall right now. It's quite a campsite right there. I don't know if I've ever seen that on the way up. But just checking in with you. I think it was 2.2 from where I was at with them. They said it was a Bear Spring or something like that, which I walked right by yesterday. And I've already gone quite a distance since then, so not too much farther to Weber Creek, and then I think it was 5 miles from where I was at talking to them to Red Rock Springs. So that's the goal for today, is Red Rock Springs, I think. Anyway, just checking in. It is gorgeous out. And I'll leave you with a view of the rim and the white chalk faces. Pretty cool. Okay, so this is where I was yesterday, and I went up that like logging road or something like that. But I missed this trail right here. And there's a sign. That sign needs to be posted better. Well, actually, there is that one on that tree, and I totally missed that. I went up that way and then did that little cutoff, but that was kind of nice. So, back across the rocks. I got about half of a mile back to Weber Creek. It's 10:30 in the morning. I left camp at Bray Creek around 8:15 or so. Visited with those folks for a while. Went to the bathroom in the woods. Leave no trace. And stopped to filter some water that was left in my CNOC so that I could make my hydrate and recover. So with that all said, I have been making excellent time so far. And that's what I should do, but I've only looked at gut hooks a couple of times versus Yesterday, I think I was looking at it all the time. I was tired yesterday. Really didn't have any energy. So, stopping early yesterday did me good. Interesting. I will get off of here and check back with you again in a little while. Okay, just checking in. It's 11:30. I just got about a liter of water from Whipper Creek. Had some tuna and some trail mix stuff. And it's time to push on to Red Rock Spring. Unfortunately, it's not on there. But I've been 3.87 miles according to my step counter. And I filtered water twice. And so I also sat down and talked to those people for a while. Had my lunch. So in well, not quite 3.5 hours, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Not doing too bad. Just gotta push through to the next spot. Catch in with you again later. Decided to take a picture. It's quite a view. I know I was camped probably on the other side of, let's see if I can get the camera in there. Right around there at the base of those mountains right there. I think, or it could have been the next alcove. So it's about 12:30, making pretty good time. Just probably about the 8th or 9th through hiker heading over. And hello. So I just wanted to try to get a few of these people that I've met logged in so I can remember. I just met Smiles, and he's definitely a smiler, doing northbound on the Arizona Trail. And then I met a female Army vet who has been doing the Arizona Trail northbound, supported by, I don't know, it's if her brother or husband or boyfriend or whatever, but they had 2 dogs. So through a short section, she is slap packing it. And then I think I have seen 3 or 4 females out here going northbound. So a lot of people this year. Gosh, between the last 2-3 days, I'm upwards of maybe 24 people hiking the Arizona Trail. That's kind of cool. So I have about, I think, 2 more miles maybe to the Red Rock Springs. Should be coming up in about a mile to that Civil Conservation Corps or Army Conservation Corps spring that had the cistern. And I think I lost my basket to my tracking pole there, so I'm gonna see if I can find it. If not, no big deal. But it's kind of nice through this section. A little bit of ups, mostly down though. And I'll spin the camera around. So it's gorgeous out here. A lot of pine forest. And then way over there is the rim, and I camped out right underneath it last night. So making good timing. I'll check back with you again in a little while. Okay, so forgot to mention when I was down there at River Creek, there was a guy from Roanoke. His name was Steve Foster. He said when I get there, look him up on Facebook or something, and he let me slack pack through the Triple Crown, Tinker Cliffs, Dragon's Tooth, and McAfee Knob. The thing is, I don't have Facebook, but that was nice. And then he had two other people that he was hiking with, northbound. And then two Miles buddies, Boots and Van Gogh. I just passed and talked to them for a little while. They were all planning to get maybe to the top of the rim tonight. One is a night person, the other two are day people. So I know how that goes. But also, I don't know if I mentioned, I think I might have. Last night there was 3 guys camped around me at Bray Creek. They were doing the Highline Trail from Tonto Creek in, and the one guy had a lot of cramps going on. He made it into camp about 15 minutes after some of the other guys, and his ankles were all rubbed up. I showed him how to do the heel lock lace. Haven't seen them on the trail yet. I know that they were going to try to push through and go all the way to the Pine Trailhead. And they left probably in about an hour before I did. And I know the one guy wanted to get home to his family in the Phoenix area tonight. And so I know they're pushing it out of here. Oh. Sometimes these pointless ups and downs can get to you. So I'm gonna get off of here, and I just wanted to try to remember some of these people's names before I forget them, seeing so I can't get out my journal every time and write them down. So I decided to film one more time. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Cannot believe how absolutely beautiful this is up here. Except for walking on this trail right now through the scrub brush. A lot of people in shorts. Their legs are probably all torn up. But I was over that little hill, camping out, looking at the base of the rim up there. So I've come a long way. I got about a mile and a half left to go. Saw another thru hiker. Didn't have a trail name. Alyssa was her name. Another guy, thru hiker after that. I think that's about it. Sure is a lot of thru hikers. Pretty cool. Arizona Trail is becoming a lot more not powerful, popular. That's the word, popular. Alright, so like I said, going through this stuff is, I mean, you hit it with each arm no matter what you do. Backpack, legs. I'm gonna get off of here so I can push out that last little bit. Anyway, check in with you in a little while. So yes, some of those other ones back there. But coming up to another little spot. Can't help but hit something. Arms, legs, backpack. Alrighty. Nice place down there. Mountains and mountains and mountains. Just gorgeous. Try this again. So it's almost 2:30 and that Mungian Rim looks so far away. I've hiked quite a bit today. I think I only have about a half a mile to go to Red Rock Spring, but boy, my right knee is feeling it. So I'm trying to be careful, go slow. And I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here so I can use both of my trekking poles. But almost there for the night. Should be about 8 miles total for the day. So it's 4:40. I've had my dinner, and the couple that were hiking the Highline Trail, I thought they were going to camp out here too, but they decided to push on about another 3.4 miles to another tent site that's about a mile out from the trailhead. So tomorrow I've just got 4.4 miles to go. Kind of having a cool cloth put on my leg. I think I did 8.66 miles. And there's my tent all set up. That's the trail right there. So it is pretty close to the trail. But right now I'm just kind of leaning against this log on a sit pad. It's not the most ideal. I wish I had a tree to lean up against. That tree that's right behind my tent has some bushes in front of it, so that wasn't very optimal. I was using that log over there to sit on and eat, but I couldn't elevate my leg a little bit. Right now it's elevated just a little bit. So just gonna sit here, relax. I've got that much left of 1 liter, and then over there in front of my tent I've got my 700 milliliters, and then in the corner of my tent you might be able to see the lid right there of my other bottle. So I've got plenty of water right now. Just on the other side of that tree right there is Red Rock Spring, so it's got plenty of water in it. And I'm just gonna relax. I wish there was a signal here so I could get out some messages to my daughter that I'm here. But a little bit of clouds coming in. I think I was able to get a weather thing, and it was gonna be like 40 degrees, so maybe it'll be a little bit warmer than it was the last couple of nights. But resting here, and I will maybe check in with you a little bit later, if not tomorrow morning. So I'm looking at my feet. I've got one hot spot right there. I think I'll find the needle and pop it. I only got 4.4 tomorrow. This one, right there, another little hot spot. So I do have Muco tape. I might put some on before I go hiking tomorrow. Not too bad for 3 days of hiking. I have what's called a toe cap. So that's a very susceptible place to get something because got an extra bone right in there. Just had one of those ALS cramps. So clean my other foot and get off of here.